I saw this on
Hello, folks. Sorry for this. Welcome to the stream. Looks like there's a development on the game. Really dangerous.
So one of the feedback we've had is that the handover between staff having a break and the wandering members of staff, the people that are going to take over, a bit rough. People would just go on their break.
Bit lackadays about getting ready for work as well. I'll be there in 10.
Is Jeff here? I'm just going.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Jeff's not even here. We've fixed that now. So ride attendants and vendors, the members of staff that are going to come and take over, they will get there before the vendor or the ride attendants on their break leaves.
Right.
So they'll now wait.
A seamless handover.
So they'll be at the store, they'll be at the exit of the ride, waiting to take over. So there'll be less downtime of your shops being shut or your rides not being open because you're in that period where the new vendors still walking across the map. So that should be a lot more immediate now. So you shouldn't have those downtimes anymore.
Very
applies
nice.
to your vendors and ride attendants. So
very nice.
Been trying to focus on the management aspect and just kind of address some of the feedback that we've been getting on that. And kind of add a bit more of a challenge as well at the beginning.
Yeah, I think seeing all these tools working together and like the scenery, the ratings, how the guests will be arriving. I think that's going to make a huge difference to how players approach creating their parks and actually playing through some of the levels will add a lot more challenge. And all this stuff happens under the hood. There's lots of changes you guys make to manage this under the hood, but some of it is very not under the hood. It's very in your face.
Very in your face.
And could be very in your face. Is the flumes.
I'm just going to come out and say it. Inflatables, the inner tube, double inner tube, and the raft flumes are all now round-bottomed flumes.
We love a good round-bottom flume.
We love a round-bottom flume. They are now round-bottom flume. As you can see with this slide that was in the park before, it's quite important to mention that I didn't rebuild this flume. It just changed because the models have changed to round bottoms now. So when update launches, you're going to have all your flumes will change to these round bottoms. So you might need to go in and just have a little tweak at some of the terrain. Maybe it's sort of intersecting with the terrain now. It will still work, but you might just want to go and have a little
because we've had to add that extra depth for the curves. So they used to be flat. Now we've got them as that nice U shape, but this had a bit of extra geometry on the model. So it might be a bit of clipping.
It's important players to know that they will have to go in and maybe have a look at some of the rides. And all new flumes will come with this on as default, right? All this sort of stuff we're going to talk about. But the existing flume, you might have to have a little bit of tweakage to make it work. Or not, if you're that way inclined. If you're that way inclined.
And along with the round bottoms is the raft deformation. I think we saw a little sneak peek a little while ago.
The development aspect of how we've been figuring it out. But
now they deform it's quite a subtle effect on these inflatables because they're quite small.
Yeah,
but they deform to fit within that new round shape.
Yeah, I think we'll flick over in a second to have a look at one of the other rafts. But I think it's even here when it's subtle, it makes a difference. You can actually see how it's actually changing how things look. So. I think we see one go around here now. There you go. Yeah. And then I think we're going to flick over in a second to the larger raft, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I built a kind of very much a work in progress flume just to show off really the deformation as opposed to anything else. It's not the greatest flume. don't
that's
tell
the
Johnny this,
point.
but it
That's the
probably
point.
brings the park back down to a 9
Oh,
out
I
of
did
10.
notice it's 4.7 as opposed to 5 stars.
Based on this
But
flume.
what I built here was tried to show off the Ra flume, because it's so much bigger, really shows off that deformation in the way that it contours to the new round bottoms of the flumes themselves. The other thing to call out is that we've been looking at the way that both guests and the inflatable balls actually move in the flume.
Yeah.
So there's lots more kind of swinging up the sides,
Yeah.
which tie in with potentially things coming off
Off
the flumes
the
as well,
flumes?
which we're going to look at in a little while.
What a tease.
And what that means is I have to build my flume with that in mind. If I want to give them some speed to get around the corner, to build that excitement, I might now need to really utilise those high edges, which you can see on that bottom corner,
Quite a bit
or
of
the
space to come
tubes
round.
where
Yeah.
they come round and they actually go right up the wall.
Somebody just
asked.
asked a question, can you ride these in first person?
Yes, you can.
Yes,
You can, and
can.
with these changes, some of these will be quite intense.
They are quite intense,
pretty
yeah.
good.
Yeah, but no, you can absolutely ride them in first person. And it's really lovely to see that movement that this achieves. So.
But we're not just doing this though. I mean, I say we, it's the Royal We. I'm doing nothing apart from talk about it. You guys and the team are doing all the hard
the team
work.
have done an incredible job for this.
But it's
really
not just on these flumes, is it? And on the raft, sorry, it's on everything as well, right? So it's actual flumes as well.
Yes, yeah. The body flumes themselves have a level of sort of, we've been calling it bendy bodies, but to accommodate kind of the sharper hills or dips in the
Always lagging. Always lagging. Whoa.
the bodies now actually kind of conform to it as well
Yeah.
a little bit. So there's sort of lots of small adjustments that have really helped bring the whole thing up. And I was talking about jettisoning before.
You teased
and
it so
here I have
subtly.
built quite a fast steep slide with a big hump. Previously, they would have just gotten over the hump and then carried on into the pool. Now, because I've turned the behaviour on, which we'll have a look at the toggle in a little while, they actually come off. They are jettisoned off this flume. And lucky for me, I've built it so that they land in a pool.
Yeah.
And
I'm
this-
sure all our players will do that.
I'm sure they will.
And this is not just kind of the vertical humps, but also the lateral corners as
I
well.
was gonna ask that
So
question,
when
right,
they,
so
when
it's-
your guests or your rafts or inflatables experience G-forces, they will come off sideways on the corners or over these humps as well. So we've got that jettison behaviour on the ups and the sideways.
I think I'm going to just fly my ship.
so just
I could just want to watch this scene all day.
yeah,
long.
but just for my own, in case for some reason they don't land in water.
Why
what
would you
might
ever
happen?
do that? Why
I
would
mean,
you ever
I'm
do
sure
that?
no one will. But what happens if you don't land in water?
If a guest doesn't land in water and they happen to land on a hard surface, say concrete, if that's what you're going to do,
Yeah.
then the guest is going to get up. They'll be fine, but they'll be panicked and they're going to leave the park straight away.
Yeah.
They'll regroup with their group if they're in one, and they will leave. And also the refund rate might kick in as well. So it's not a great idea to build a flume that lands on the
We don't
path.
advocate that sort of behaviour.
I don't advocate
However,
it.
if they happen to hit other guests and those guests go flying as well, it might be funny to look at.
It might be funny
It might be
to
a
watch.
very nice
I
visual.
might be watching for fun things to come through once Update 3 lands. I might not.
We're not saying it's like 10-pin bowling, but
But
Do you know
maybe
what?
you do
But this
a
is
bit
coming
of
from the
guess
guys who
building.
invented the ability to pop balloons of the guests. So I don't know if I can take what you're saying.
I mean, I
truthfully
wouldn't want to
here.
know what my balloon popping count is, but it's high.
It's a lot.
So we'll see what happens. But yes, they will ride it. They won't get hurt at all, but they will have a negative consequence. So do think about how you're building your slides.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So, and it's again, you can toggle it on and off again. I think we may
Yes.
have been talking when that menu came up. So apologies, chat. But you
Yeah.
can. It's as simple as toggling on, toggling off.
as well as the jettison behaviour, we've got different paths that your guests and your
Yes.
rides will take. Your
Yes.
rafts will take on the special pieces. So now that's more of a dynamic reflection of the speed of entry. So on the Venus flytrap, a big flytrap. If you come in quickly, you'll take a big long path. If you come in on a small entry speed, you might take a more central path. So it's more reflective now of the speed at which you're entering those special pieces.
And just because I'm less way inclined, if you're going too fast, could you exit a special piece?
Again, yes. I don't know why
I'm
you
just-
want
I'm
to
just
do
saying-
this
I'm
to your
just
poor
asking,
guests.
I'm
But
just
yes,
saying, I'm
there
just
are
saying.
going to be some sort of fail states where you've entered too quickly and it's potentially jettisoned right off that special
And
piece.
as you mentioned, it's behind a toggle. So the jettison and the alternative paths on the special pieces are behind a toggle. It's an opt-in.
Yeah.
So if you don't want that, it will revert to the old behaviour where the guests will stick to the flume and they won't take those alternate paths.
On existing flumes.
New ones, it will come
New
with it.
ones, it will be on by default.
So all of the ones that you've got in your parks already will not have this on. This will not affect them, but if you want to turn it on and see how the thing that you built before works now with this new behaviour on, you can turn it on. But as Adam says, new flumes will have this on by default because we want this to be the
Which
default
again,
behaviour going
if you want
first.
to, you could turn it off.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So turn them
you
on
can.
in your park, have a look, maybe tweak your flumes. You know, you can sort of work around it if you want to turn the option on. That's kind of a fun challenge to have as well.
Yeah, I mean that's a huge amount of stuff. Then again, just to stress, coming March 20th, this is only the highlights we're talking about. We're talking about the
Yeah.
flumes, we're talking about jettison, we're talking about toggle on, toggle off, we're talking about deformation of the rasp,
Yeah.
new management stuff.
Yep.
With the staff arriving as a switchover comes in on time, making sure that we've got the scenery you can scale and shape.
Exactly,
we've got D-themed
yeah.
coasters. We've got I've forgotten the names, but you can make a jet fighter car now. You can do that.
That's all that matters.
That's
That's all
all
you
we
heard.
say in the
Yeah,
office.
we've got a new coaster. That's a lot of stuff coming.
There'll be
in
bug
update
fixes.
3.
There'll be issue trackers. There'll
Yeah.
be other
Yeah.
quality of life things that we haven't spoken about today.
Yeah.
It's a big update.
So that's a huge amount of stuff. So
Yeah.
I can only say thank you so much for coming.
Hold
Look at it, good.
your horses, cowboy,
Ooh.
because I've got one more rootin' tootin', gunslinging, but Wild West invoking surprise for you.
What would that be? Have you passed something to my producer without telling me?
Adam, play
I wouldn't
roll the VT, Adam.
Oh, really? Again? On a coaster. Yeah, thanks for that. Rolling a bit.
Very, very slick. All right.
This is
It was very good. Very good. So on top of all the stuff coming March 20th, we also have our return theme as well, which is Western, which is 350.
It's over 350 scenery and building pieces based and inspired by
the Planet Coaster, the original Planet Coaster.
Yeah. So I saw chat was very happy with that.
Yep.
That's a lot of stuff. So I guess.
And that's part of update 3.
That's part of update 3.
That's part of
Gonna
update
be
3
empty
that'll be available for all players. as
empty.
well.
So that's coming through with update 3. All the stuff we're showing you is all the stuff that's going through. So again, there's still that roadmap now. It's updated with a very subtle but not subtle. Western is coming in March. All the other stuff we talked about, all the wonderful stuff the team are working on.
Yep.
And obviously we've touched on lightly what's coming update 4 for all players, which is restaurants. We talked about that, and some other stuff that's coming in. We continue on bringing campaign maps into Sandbox and de-theming coasters and all that other good stuff. On behalf of all the players, I know how hard the team are working, so I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much
Really,
to you guys for coming on. But I know it's not just you, there's a whole team behind you that are working really hard on this. So thank you to the whole team.
Absolutely.
It means the world to all of our Planco family. So thank you for doing it. Thanks for coming on. Thank you for being good sports. And, let's have some fun.
Sneaky little surprise
Yeah.
for you.
All right, so I think to let you guys
That's an
go home,
illegal activity.
Thank you very much.
we're going to play out that little Western tease one more time. But again, Rich, Ads, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much.
No worries. See you soon.
No, that's weird. Really, again? Planet Coaster, okay. Tell me, leak now.
Well, there we go. So that was the wonderful Rich and Adam talking about everything coming to Planet Coaster 2, March 20th. Also a sneak peek beyond that, and obviously include the wonderful Western theme free for all players arriving very, very soon. 3 weeks, I think it works out, if my maths is correct. Don't take my maths as given checks. It's normally wrong. But I'm following on with some more great news with the opportunity to win that incredible swag bag of prizes. We've got the press kit, which contains the keyboard, mechanical keyboard, the mouse, the custom controller, the footwear, some socks, which I didn't bring the socks. The socks are branded. Some bits that go on your footwear. I think these are called giblets. I'm 45, chat. I have no idea what this is. It's for the kids. And there's a mouse mat, and there's a wonderful OLED switch, which is F1 Manager themed. We've got the Elite Dangerous soundtrack, which is timeless and also epic. And we have the coveted Planet Zoo water bottle. We're running out of these, by the way, chat. So there we go. And some other bits and bobs. So in order to win this particular group of prizes, and it's a lot, all you need to do, it's very easy. It's case sensitive, by the way, chat. So all you need to do is !Flume. All one word, !Flume, to be in with a chance to win all of that stuff. And we'll do a few segments and then we'll come back and pick a winner. But !Flume. If you want to check out the T's and C's and all the legal stuff that I never read, you can go to frontier.co.uk/legal, and that will give you all the information that you need to know. So !Flume, all lowercase, all one word, and that will give you the chance to win all of that amazing, amazing stuff. All right, from one Planet family to the next Planet family, let's talk about Planet Zoo on console. So we have releasing it this month, and I'm going to struggle to say this with these braces in. It's the Oceania and Eurasia bundle. So this is what will be coming now. You can see on screens now, it's a wonderful key art that we have for the Oceania and Eurasia bundle. And this bundle includes 13 Oceania and Eurasia animals. So there's some on screen. That's lovely. I'm not going to name all of these because I'll probably get them wrong because I'm terrible with this sort of stuff. But they are indeed animals that you're seeing on screen. And all of these are animals, and you're seeing them, and these will arrive in a pack. But this is great. This is coming. This is obviously coming 1 month's time. Next month. There we go. Producer Adam's doing this, and I was like, that doesn't help. That's not helping me. 1 month's time. But it doesn't just include all the animals. Obviously, there are scenery pieces. We have over 200. There's 200 plus scenery pieces that will come with this bundle. And you can obviously, we know what players are like when you go through this sort of stuff. Very excited to see what you do. But that's not all. It will also come with 2 campaign scenarios for you to play through and challenge yourself with. So we're looking at the first one here, which is an Oceanic Challenge. And those of you with better eyesight than me, because I'm quite a way away from the screen, we have to have a quite look at some of the changes you're going to have to do for this particular scenario. But as we fly around, and thank you very much, Producer Adam, for grabbing this footage, you get an idea of some of the scenery pieces you'll be able to use. And the second scenario is called Shh, It's a Surprise, which I really hope is the actual name of the scenario, chat, and not just Producer Adam telling me it's going to be a surprise. So that is the Oceania and Eurasia bundle coming next month for Planet Zoo on console. Now, I know our PC players and zookeepers, we haven't forgotten about you. I can't say too much at the moment, but what we'll say is we might have something for you to have a look at next month. So keep your eyes peeled on Unlocked for a sneak peek at some bits that might be coming around the corner. But we haven't forgotten you, so just keep your eyes open. And then, so that's our Planet News. We have Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo. Turning our attention to F1 Manager. So if you are one of the F1, one of our F1 players, update 1.11, that really sexily named update 111, dropped this week, bringing with it a host of features. But it's our biggest update yet, and includes a brand new ability to customize seasons and create a team mode. The new features that enable you to extend some of the customization options in Create a Team to the entire grid, moving drivers and all that sort of good stuff. So basically, it adds, excuse the pun, miles and miles to the game. And there's also a separate free claimable DLCs. You've got some more livery packs that are historically inspired, shall I say. So go check that out. I think actually we might actually have a video for that, producer Adam. Let's have a look.
F1 Manager 24's latest feature update to Create a Team mode gives you the brand new ability to customize seasons for the very first time, extending some of the customization options of Create a Team to the entire grid. Now you can move existing drivers and staff between teams, create your own drivers and staff, and more. Let's dive into the details. When starting a new Create a Team career, you will now be presented with a fresh suite of customization options to make the experience your own, starting with the ability to modify the lineup of the other 10 teams on the grid. Ever wanted to see that dream driver pairing at Ferrari? Or see how certain drivers and race engineers would work together? At the start of a new Create a Team career, you can now choose the drivers and staff for each team. Or you can leave seats vacant and allow silly season to unfold in front of your eyes. Ever dreamed of creating a new wave of F1 talent from scratch? Now you can add custom drivers and staff, name them, and determine their attributes, achievements, and development rates. You now have ultimate control to create a completely unique grid for a season to remember. A selection of starting options that were previously available to your own created team are also now applicable to your rivals. Tweak the starting balance, facility levels, and car performance levels of all teams to create your ideal canvas for racing. Do you strengthen a historic manufacturer to form a glory, to give yourself a greater challenge, or start everyone on a level playing field? The choice is yours.
No,
The new customization options also extend to the championship itself. You now have the ability to reorder or remove races from the calendar with a minimum limit of 8 per year. You can also determine which of the race weekends include high-octane sprint sessions before the main event. Alongside race calendar customization, the rules and regulations can also be adjusted, giving you the ability to alter the fundamental rules of F1 within your custom save file. Determine the points allocation awarded throughout a race weekend, add or remove restraints to aerodynamic testing and powertrain limits, and even set up the cost cap and prize money allocation. This free update gives you ultimate control over the F1 landscape like never before, setting you up for success or the toughest of challenges. With these new customization tools in F1 Manager 24, you now have the opportunity to create the season on your terms.
There we go. So that's a look at the free update that dropped for F1 Manager 24, and I think it's fair to say it's a game-changing update for that game. Talking of game-changing, let's see who's game-changed their Wednesday evening by winning this swag pile. Producer Adam, I do have a winner. Wow, this is a name. Well, congratulations, Sir Doofus McDingbat. AKA my mum. No, I'm joking. Congratulations to Doofus McDingbat. Please keep an eye open for an official whisper or DM from Frontier so we can get your details and get all the goodies shipped over to you. But congratulations, Sir Doofus McDingbat. Right. Okay, so we've gone from all the stuff that's happening in Planet Coaster, all the stuff that's happening in Zoo, some talk about F1 Manager. We've given away a load of stuff. Now I think it's time that we talk about Elite Dangerous, and who better to have back on the show than the incredible, super sexy Zach. Wow. Welcome back to the show, Zach. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. I think that's the nicest intro you've ever given me. So.
Well, now I'm going to have to keep getting better and better. Yeah. But welcome back to the show, and thank you for coming on today because I know how busy it is for you today because Trailblazers literally launched 2.5 hours ago, 3 hours ago.
Yes, time has been a.
It's not even a concept anymore.
No, but yes, it's been a really busy day, but I think so far a super awesome day.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking about Elite a lot. We promised our Elite players that we come back and talk about what they can expect for Elite in 2025. So I guess, should we start there, really, and start talking about it from that way and however we want to go about it?
Yeah.
We've got some stuff lined up.
So I think if producer Adam can just pop on the screen our little...
We've got a thing.
We've got a thing, yeah. Very high production.
Spared no expense.
Yeah, we spared absolutely no expense for you guys today, chat. So yeah, we got some things to talk about.
Yeah.
Should we kick off?
We'll roll through this because we've got a lot to talk about. So let's go. Let's talk about phase one, which we're in, right? And that's obviously going to be... Trailblazers. All right.
No expense, like
no
you said.
expense spared. No.
We got fancy graphics. We got everything. So yeah, Trailblazers. Obviously that's phase one of 2025. It's out today. We've begun phase one of the year. For those of you who are maybe new to Elite Dangerous, Trailblazers includes the beta for system colonization. So basically what that allows you to do is really stake your claim in the universe, right? And if you want to go out there and build starports, you can do that. If you want to create a sort of new economy, you can do that. If you want to create a place for exploration, you can do that. It's a really sort of, we're giving the keys. Yeah,
to the game. I think Piers has said it, and it's something we're all really keen on. It's allowing players to shape the galaxy and now leave a permanent mark on the galaxy, right? By staking claims on an area and then like just seeing where it goes. Like this is literally player agency now in a 1-to-1 scale in the Milky Way galaxy. So very, very exciting to see what they happen with, and we're hours into it, right? Hours. And you mentioned it's a beta, right? Oh, you say beta, I say beta.
Beta.
One of us is right, chat.
Yeah.
But it is important to note that one thing that is really important: your progress will not be wiped. So whatever you're doing in Elite Dangerous right now is going to be kept. We are looking at how the systems are performing, if they're performing as intended.
Yep.
And we're also looking at numbers.
Yep.
Right. So we're looking at how the numbers, what it takes to how far we'll be jumping, which we've discussed. Actually, has changed actually since we first announced, right, Zach?
Yep. So I think when we initially talked about it, we had it at 10 light years. For today's launch, that has been moved up to around 15 light years. So yeah, we're still monitoring it. As Pierce said, we don't want to start too high and then have to rein things back.
Yeah.
So we're kind of going the other way around.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So that's in there. Anything else that people may not know about? I mean, if they want to, we've got a website and stuff like that we can go to.
Yeah, sure. So I think producer Adam has got the link. I think it's !Trailblazers in the chat. That'll send you to our update page so you can have a look at everything that's included. But because this is the first show, of the year, the devs have been, working on Trailblazers still.
Yeah.
So there's been some stuff to talk about that we have not been able to talk about before. So I think starting with the new refinery contact. Yes, this is a new contact available. So if you're a mining player, you can now take your mined materials and then refine them into refined materials.
Yeah.
So that's going to be beneficial for colonization, but also just making money. It gives a nice sort of extra flow for those mining players.
Yeah, I can see now, and we discussed. We were talking about this in my mind. It's like this smoke-filled refinery is just churning out minerals as the bubble starts to slowly creep and expand away from itself. And I think that's going to be a really cool thing to have a look at. Anything else that might be slightly different since we first talked about it way back when?
Yeah, so there is now also a passive income and a bit of a discount that you're going to get as well.
Yeah.
So almost like a bit of a tax that you're going to get as the system architect. And I believe at some point you'll get a discount in your system for ships and things like that.
Nice.
Yep. Even more.
Sorry, even more. Is it stationary naming is a big thing, right?
Yep. Stationary naming's in there. So you can sort of use the existing Elite Dangerous naming generator to sort of re-roll and find a name you like, or you can use Arcs to sort of pick a fully custom name.
Yeah.
And if you do that, you can change that name as often as you like.
So if I build a station and I want to call it Arthur 1, and then I actually think, I want to rename it, and I spent Arcs to call it Arthur 1, I want to rename it to Arth 1, it's not costing me any more money, I just rename it. Okay, cool. All right, no worries.
Yep. We've also got new asteroid station types.
Yes, this is. Do you know what? When we first saw these, I was like, I want this immediately. Put it into my inventory. I want them.
Yeah. So if they basically now there are two new types. There is, I believe, the metal and the ice type. So if they're in the right asteroid belts, they're now going to match the asteroid stations are going to match the belt type that you're in.
So if you're in a mineral asteroid, then you're going to see a mineral station. The ice one, you're going to get an ice one. And the ice one gives me very strong Hoth vibes. Yep. Very strong Hoth vibes. Someone's asked actually in chat, I saw it fly past, how much is it to name a station? I think we're looking at...
I think it's 5,000 arcs.
5,000 arcs. So it's not a huge sum of money, or arcs, whichever you want to say, but arcs is money, I guess. So it's there. So it's 5,000 to rename your station.
Yep.
So anything else happening today?
Yeah, the Mandalay is now available for credits for Odyssey owners, and we're also releasing the Mandalay Ace ship kit, which I believe Drew's got a picture.
So this is when we talked about this earlier. I literally showed the age range because I looked at this and said it reminds me of the last Starfighter film minus the sort of outside ring part, and you said it reminded you of
a fighter jet and Gundam.
So we are very different people of different eras, but yeah, it looks cool. It looks very, very cool. So that's all the stuff that's coming in for Trailblazers. It's landed today, like I say. Also, I have seen people talking about CMM, and also and we'll touch this later on. It is live, and we are looking at numbers. Zach?
Yeah. So CMM composites are being now restocked at a much, much faster rate. So if you're struggling with CMM, that should now be sort of fixing itself.
But this is the idea behind why we call it a beta, right? Because we're putting us all in here and we're seeing how players are going to interact with stuff at scale. And that's the thing that we can't do at Frontier Towers. We can't put it out to tens of thousands of players and see what you're going to do. We have to see this in the wild. So we're going to have a look at it and we're going to adjust as necessary. But yeah, that's just one example of what the devs are doing. They're constantly looking at the numbers and how players are interacting with that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, one last thing on Trailblazers. That's something that we're working on in the future. It's not available right now.
Nope.
Can't
Wait a
put
second,
a time
wait a
scale
second,
on
wait a
it
second.
yet, but it is
That's
station
in Pillar
cosmetic.
Cara,
So I
right?
believe
Tell me.
producer Adam's got a couple of images.
Yeah.
Super nice.
Yeah, these look really, really nice. And we know that obviously people wanted to customize anything, everything about Elite Dangerous they want to be able to do. So if you've gone through the effort to creating or colonizing the system, you're going to want to make it a bit more personal
Oh,
to
we'll
you.
be able to play
These
Swan
are just two examples.
Stations.
I think the team have done a great job
Oh
of
my
these
gosh.
two. I
I'm
mean,
so-
if we did want to
I'm
call
thrilled.
it that
Push
red and gold station,
One station.
Stark Station,
far
you
away.
could. I think
You
Disney
could.
might have an issue with it,
Yeah.
but I think you can see where we're going with this. We understand that it's a very personal experience, Elite Dangerous, and you're going to want to personalize stuff. So there's all stuff we're looking at. Like I said, Zach said, it's not right now, but it's stuff that we'll look to bring in the near future. So there we go. So that is, I guess, that kind of wraps up phase one.
Yeah.
So we go back to the roadmap and have a look and see and we'll run through the rest of the roadmap, and then we'll see where we're at then, shall we? All right. So phase two, it's on the screen.
Yeah. That is.
Only
another
well,
ship.
I've said we're a week away almost from then. I'm not sure the exact date on this, but April's only around the corner, right?
Redacted
Yeah, I
ship.
mean, we're about to head into March, and then April is around the corner, and that's going to be the first new ship of the year.
Yeah. So there we
Redacted
go. Our first
ship.
new ship of the year will arrive in April, and then we have phase three. And what we get in phase three? So we get another ship, and a
Redacted ship.
feature.
Yes, a
new
new
feature.
feature. Obviously, last year we had Powerplay 2.0,
Yeah.
and then Trailblazers, moved into this year. But yeah, we're not
Ooh, new
stopping it
feature
with
to
just new
the game,
ships. There is more to come.
Yeah, more to
Starting
yeah.
in summer with another new feature.
Another new feature. And as you're seeing with Trailblazers, the team are cooking. They are working on stuff that's really important, not only just for Elite Dangerous, but important for our players. So it's really keen that we go through this sort of stuff. So, but that's not it. This phase four. What happens in phase four, Zach? Another ship.
Another ship.
Another ship comes in phase four.
Yep. As you can tell, we're kind of doing these in seasons now.
We're doing them in season. So this is autumn.
One, two,
Yeah, so
three
in
ships.
autumn. And then finally, we've ran a year in winter, phase five. What have we got there? Another new ship, I'm guessing. Another ship. Oh, but
And another new
another
feature.
new
A new
feature
feature.
will be coming to
Ooh, that's
Elite
interesting.
Dangerous. So, Zach, I mean, we had, this is very much similar to what we did last year.
Yep.
2 new features, 4 ships. I want to say this, and I'll say this as candidly as possible. This is what the team are committing to. The team is still cooking. There's still stuff we're working on. And we'll touch a little bit of that at the end. But this is what we're committing to right now. It's already quite impressive to see this. Great to see that all these ships are back in. Great to see we're working on some features. But I've got you on the sofa, Zach,
Yep.
and we've got some time.
Yeah.
And April does say redacted ship. Can we please stop that speculation after that tease? And
It looks a little vague, right?
it does a little.
Let's redo phase 2, please, producer Adam.
Oh. Good, I am a Corsair.
There we go.
There we go. The Gutamaya Corsair
Good, Maya Corsair.
is the ship that is arriving in April. I don't want to start talking about it just yet, but I do. Do we want to show it straight away? Shall we show it?
Let's reveal it.
Let's have a look. There she
Let's
is.
go.
There is the Gutamaya. And we say this every time.
Yep.
She's pretty.
She is. As I said, yes, I'm paid by Frontier Chat, but this is probably my favourite looking ship we've ever done.
This looks so good, like so good. And we were chatting before that when we said this, and Chris and the team did such a good job with these ships. And it's weird to see when you see concept art
Yep.
and you think, oh, it looks amazing, and you'll get a great product from
Yep.
concept art, but it's an approximation of it. Look at that profile.
Yep.
Oh my lord! But somehow they make the concept art, which looks amazing, and then they make the ship look even better. And this still isn't finished.
It's
like
crazy.
this is still working its way through.
Yep.
But she is a very, very pretty ship.
She is.
So can we talk about what type of ship she is?
Absolutely. So the Corsair is a medium multi-role.
Yep. Okay. And why do we feel the need to do a medium multi-role? Because I know a lot of people are expecting another type of ship, but
Yep.
this is an important definition, right? This
Yeah,
is
so obviously the first 3 ships of last year covered each of those primary focuses within the game. In the medium category, obviously the Cobra at the end was a small. Obviously, I said initially
it was a medium.
it was a medium, it was a small. And so this now sort of rounds out that final
Yeah.
medium category.
Yeah. So there we go. So there she is. And do you know what? What a way to round the medium category. She is beautiful, and you can see the scale of it as well with in the concept images there.
Yeah.
So how do we come about the name Corsair?
Yeah, so Gutamaya, like the other sort of manufacturers, have naming conventions. But this one, they obviously followed that tradition, but it was a bit more of an aggressive edge to it, as you can see, to match the design of the ship.
Yeah, and I guess the I mean, I don't think it needs to look at it, but why would you want to have this ship? I mean, but look at it.
Yeah, I mean, we won't give away all of the sort of numbers and details on this show, but I will say it's got a super impressive maximum cargo capacity, very strong hard point selection. It's got I think it's the first medium vessel to sport size 7 thrusters, so it's very fast.
Do you know what? When I looked at this, I was like, and I know this is something that most of elite players will understand this, but the hooning through canyons and stuff, this baby is going to be the one, right? It's going to look amazing rocking through the canyons. So yeah, I can't wait to see this sort of stuff. So I guess we've discussed this multi-role, but what makes it stand out from others multi-role classes?
So in the past, multi-roles, while yes, they are sort of by definition multi-role, this one is the first one that's kind of explicitly designed to really weight each role equally. So a lot of other multi-roles are really good at hauling cargo and fighting, but not necessarily exploration, whereas this one will be absolutely great at all three equally. So, you know, obviously you guys are going to find a use for it, but the way that we're designing it, it's going to be quite equal, and you'll be able to do literally whatever you want with it. Yeah,
I mean, and that's cool for all players, really. But I mean, we talked about. I mean, you and I are in love with this, the aesthetic of the ship. Can we talk about some of the inspirations? I know you had a chance to speak to Chris and the team, but where was this sort of drawn from?
Yeah, I mean, it is a Gutamaya ship, so it has an existing aesthetic to draw from. You know, they value form as much as function. Like, you know, with you get some like Lakon ships that are more
easy. I like the boxy ones. Like Boxy is beautiful.
Very utilitarian.
All right. Yeah.
But obviously you see much more sort of sleek look with Gutamaya, and that's carried on here. And it has retained that distinctive like freehold silhouette. You know, that is something that we see quite a lot with Gutamaya ships. And there's obviously, I guess, to bring it into that modern age, there's quite a lot of, you know, new sharp creases that add some definition, which kind of match up to what Chris and the wonderful art team are doing with this sort of new wave of Elite Dangerous ships.
I have never. Do you know what? I've said this openly on chat. Like, I've never really liked the Gutamaya because I don't like the clean edges and stuff like that. This is the first one I looked at and was like, you know what? I think it's that slight mix of some of the sharper edges, and I'm like, now it's got me. This is the one that I want. Because it is, for me, I'm like, this looks mean, man. Like, this looks like it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Are there any unique elements, I guess, to this ship?
In terms of obviously we'll talk about gameplay stuff next month. In terms of the visuals, it's got that distinctive blue neon strip lights that basically highlight the shape of the hull. The heat vents, which I believe you can kind of see on that image there, they're quite minimalist and designed to fit into the ship. It's basically, like I said, it's got that silhouette that is familiar, but it's kind of a fresh look. And you'll see it's got some unique engine cowlings as well that do animate, which is always something we look for in these new ships.
We love a little bit of detail, yeah.
And then I believe as the images sort of rotate round, you'll see those sort of indents that have got those sort of lights.
They are very cool. Yeah, it's like the underlighting on cars. Now they've made its way to Elite. I'm a big fan of this. I'm a big fan of this. So thank you very much, Chris and team. I was the first thing I noticed actually was the lights in there.
Yeah.
So there we go. So that is that's the Gutamaya Corsair arriving in April. We're pretty much in March now, so you've only got a month to wait till this baby arrives.
And so that's a look at the base.
Oh yes,
that's
you've got
the
some
base version of the Corsair. We've got a couple of very much work in progress looks at some of the ship kits that the team are working on.
Oh, that looks so good.
Yeah. Which, you know, the team are really trying to create ship kits that really do change the vibe of the ship. And obviously there's a bit of a sneak peek at one of their paint jobs as well.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to very much customize the ship to however you want it to look to some extent.
Yeah, we discussed earlier on, I was talking about these nacelle things and the previous ship kit spoiler. I think is the win for me there. But it's a fantastic ship. What a way to kick off 2025 with the Gutamaya Corsair.
It's going to be another very, very exciting year of ships for Elite Dangerous.
Very, very exciting year for players.
Yes.
Anyways, before we get in trouble, Zach. Right, that's a lot of information.
Yeah.
We've looked at the roadmap.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the first feature that's arriving in the summer? Is there anything you wanna? Do you wanna? You're here now, mate. It's New Year. We missed a month. Come on.
As a treat, maybe this is going to be the last thing we talk about. We've got, we'll keep some stuff back.
Yeah, we'll keep some stuff back. We have to.
Maybe
Yeah.
we can talk about. In fact, producer Adam, can you reveal the name of the Phase 3 feature, please?
There we are. So it is going to be called Vanguards.
Yes.
Anything you want to tell us about Vanguards?
So Vanguards is going to be very much the spiritual successor to Squadrons. And I believe you sat down with game director Piers Jackson.
I did. I sat down with the wonderful Piers Jackson to talk a little bit about, and it is only top level chat. And I tried, you'll see, I even tried to get some more information out about later on in the year about Vanguard. So, producer Adam, do you want to roll that little interview? Hello, Piers. Welcome back to the sofa. This is the second time in a row, almost. I think.
It is, I think, yeah.
Yeah, we are spoiled, Ambassador. You're spoiling us. So you're here for a reason. So we have just shown off the timeline for Elite Dangerous in 2025. Some very exciting times ahead. And obviously there's some stuff on there that says new features. And I very kindly asked if you talked about the first new feature. And so, Piers, what is it?
So, drum roll. The first new feature will be called Vanguards.
Right.
And it is the spiritual successor to Squadrons.
Right. Okay. So this is a super exciting update that will be coming later in this year. Obviously, now I know the team are actively working hard behind the scenes on this. And there's lots of stuff you're investigating. So I'm going to try not to pick too hard at this, but it's a really cool update. And like you just said, it is a spiritual successor to Squadrons. I know Squadrons. It was something we had in the past. It had a lot of sort of goals we wanted to achieve, and maybe sometimes didn't meet those goals. So this is kind of some of the stuff we're trying to look to address with this new feature. Can you give an example about top line? And I'm going to try not to tease too much out of you because we'll do this later on. Some of the things that a joining Vanguard will provide.
So I guess the key thing we're trying to do with the Vanguard system is to improve communication and social gaming within Elite, to allow people who want to experience the game in the same way to be able to come together, have an area that they can call their own in the UI, communicate in there and set objectives. This space and the Vanguard is very much there. So there'll be a leader, as there is now, and they can set goals and objectives for other members of the squad. So as a leader of the Vanguard, you'll be able to set your group up to undertake certain activities and be rewarded for them. So let's say as a bunch of players, you want to do mining as an activity. You can set that as your goal as a Vanguard and receive perks for working as a group to do that.
Okay, so there's actually the reward to doing this. It's not just, we're a group of players that like something. By doing the activity, you'll be rewarded by a perk. Now, I'm not asking what they are yet because I know the team are busy working on what they're going to look at, but that's a really exciting change to this social mechanic, right, of what Vanguard's going to be.
You can also compare your Vanguard against other.
I was going to ask. There's going to be Vanguards that are going to want to know who's doing the best in what particular area, right? So that's really, really cool, and also be great for players that are joining Elite for the first time and able to find their way and meet a group of players with a shared experience. Is there anything else that they'll be able to do with those players?
I think it's really important that we look at this as a mechanism for onboarding new players to the game. Elite's a big game. It's deep. There's a lot to learn in it. We know that it can be daunting for new players. So one of the things we want to do with this is to incentivise more experienced players to create Vanguard and bring newer players into them and onboard them to the game, help them with the game, really, just to get them going.
And are we going to see, you mentioned there'd be like a UI space for the Vanguards. Are we doing anything else with the comms in the game to support sort of these Vanguards communicating with each other?
Yeah, so we'll have sort of almost an offline element, which is in the UI, but we also want to take this into the game so that communication between players in a Vanguard, also being able to communicate more easily with players who are not in your Vanguard, potentially to invite them to join.
Recruit them to your, yeah, that's cool. And something I thought was very cool, only because, well, I'm not lazy, I'm a little bit lazy, but it sometimes is daunting going into a new activity. Say, for argument's sake, let's say AX Combat, which I guess is probably one of the tougher things you can take on if you're a new player, because you might need some specialised kit, and there's a certain way of fighting the Thargoids. Would there be a Vanguard? What else could a Vanguard offer us, like if they're an AX Vanguard? Is there anything else that you might have?
So I guess the feature you're trying to tease out of me here, Alf, is...
subtle, aren't I?
It's very subtle.
Yeah.
We're looking to create the equivalent of a bank, a repository where, and we're still working through the details on this, where you might be able to share credits or modules or ships. So the Vanguard itself actually has a banking area that's beneficial to its members.
That's super cool. I mean, I know, and again, not committing to anything right now because there's lots of different things that go on behind the scenes to make sure that certain things can be investigated, that those features work, etc., etc., etc. But again, thinking about it logically all the way through, onboarding a new player into a particular chosen discipline, be it exploration, mining, AX Combat. It's a much less daunting task. You'll be in a Vanguard with like-minded players with more experience of you potentially. You'll be set goals that be, I guess, by the leader can set them based on your experience level.
Yep.
And if you're really struggling, there'll be this area where you can have a repository where you can say, hey, look, you know what, you're going out. Here is maybe a ship, maybe a module, maybe some AX engineered weaponry for you to pop on your ship and go out and take on your first scout or your first interceptor, whatever it's going to be. And then, of course, how this all works with the rest of the game, and then all the stuff that you can time, all the other mechanics we've got, like Power Play 2.0 is in there now, and system colonization is coming in, and these Vanguards can work hand in glove in achieving those sort of goals. So very, very exciting stuff. So it's a lot of stuff, and I'm saying it to you like you don't know, but it's a huge stuff. It's a huge amount of stuff, right?
You know, it builds on top of both Power Play and colonization. You know, we're going to allow player-led factions to exist here, so you can take that as a Vanguard and push it into the BGS.
Yeah.
And play through colonization and Power Play. So.
And I know you've been a big advocate of, you know, allowing players to create their own mark in the galaxy. I think this is just another step forward of doing that. So very, very exciting. And I know it's only top level stuff, but now we get a gist of what Vanguards is going to be. Now, there was another feature on that list. Is there anything you can tell us about that feature, Piers?
I'd have thought Vanguards would have been enough, Alf.
You know what I'm like.
I'm afraid we're not ready to talk about that just yet, but maybe we'll come back later in the year and reveal.
Well, I'll make you. Oh, well, look, chat, I tried. But Piers, as always, thank you so much for coming. I know your time is precious. Thank you to the whole team, because I know how busy they are. I know how much hard work they're putting into all of these, the ships we're seeing on the roadmap, the features that you've got planned, and just the general passion from the team. So thank you from all of us to you. And you've got to come back now and talk about that next feature. It's agreed. It's written. Back to me in the studio. So there we go. That was the wonderful Piers talking about Vanguards as a very top-level overview. But I think what the team are going for there, as we said before, is a spiritual successor to Squadrons.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot that it ties into. Obviously, you heard Piers say that it will tie into the BGS. There'll be Vanguard leaders who'll be able to set missions. You'll be able to look at. We're investigating the option for having a bank to share modules or ships potentially.
Yep.
I think this all ties into allowing players to make that mark in the galaxy, right? Go out there, find an area, communicate, play together.
Yep.
And that's just, again, top level. It's coming in summer. We'll do more stuff on this as we get closer to it.
Yeah.
And we haven't touched on what that ship's going to be in the summer.
No.
Which I think you'll like. The one in the autumn we haven't talked about, and we haven't even started talking about the feature that's coming end of the year.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of stuff. And there's all stuff, like I said, we're happy to confirm right now. There's other stuff the team are working on and evaluating at the moment. So some of this stuff may change. And if we come back on and things are going to change, we'll update this roadmap.
Absolutely, yeah.
One of the things we can talk about there in terms of that is this is just showing some of the top level stuff. But we are still going to be looking at doing a series of quality of life updates throughout the year. And these will touch on sort of known issues that we have in the game. We're also going back and looking at rebalancing some of our feature work. So Power Play stuff, we'll go back and have a look at that. We're not just putting these features in and leaving them. No. We're going back and we're going to be addressing them. We're constantly monitoring. I saw somebody in here saying, can somebody have a look at rebalancing Power Play? We're constantly looking at Power Play, always looking at this sort of stuff. And the team have their agendas, and they are working through a roadmap of those sort of quality of life updates. And when we know when they're coming in, we'll add them onto the roadmap.
Correct, yeah.
As well.
So this roadmap is very, very much as of right now, this is where we stand on the sort of major touch points for the year. So as you said, once we have locked in sort of dates for some of those quality of life bits that we're working on, we'll talk about them.
No problem. And we'll have you back. Probably every month, Zach, I reckon.
You
like may as well be my co-host because you're going to be on the sofa every single month, I reckon. All right. So we've covered up a lot today on the show. We've gone through an awful lot of stuff on Planet Coaster 2, looking at all the stuff that's coming, that came in Update 2, that's coming in Update 3. We're talking about the flumes that are arriving, all the changes of physics, the amazing fact that Western theme is arriving, 250 plus pieces, I think it was, that's arriving on March the 20th. So that's literally 3 weeks away, I think. We looked at all the stuff that's coming for Zoo, the Oceania pack that's coming out, and the Eurasia pack that's coming out next month. We looked at the update for F1 that went out. That's literally a game changer for that game. So if you haven't seen that, please check it out. And then obviously, Zach, you joined me on the sofa, and we talked about a year ahead of Elite, which is packed full of ships and content.
Yep.
It's been a great show. Thank you so much for everyone that's tuned in. Thanks for your time. It means a lot to us that you tune in to watch this every month. We'll be back next month, Wednesday, the 26th of March at 6 o'clock. For everyone here at Frontier, big love to you. Thanks for tuning in. See you soon. Mwah!
Blazing to expand our faction. Greetings, homeless. So we're going to jump into my exploration ship, and we're going to go find a system that we can expand into. ASNE. Wrong button. You can now post. Sorry about that. Okay, now there was a system. Yep, for the next year. That's what they're saying. Oh, looky there. Interesting. That's not the city or system. Got heavy metal content. It doesn't have gas giants. That one, I think, is it. Oh, and somebody's already there. Doggone it. That bunch. Well, looks like I'm going exploring. Indeed, Dark Spectre. I did. They were kind of going gaga over it, but I don't think it's all that pretty. I can't tell you how frustrated I am that that other faction got there first. So.
Welcome to the stream. Comstar now has all of your personal information.
Thank you very much for that follow, Runelore. Welcome on in. Hey, Bacchus. I'm good, thank you. A little frustrated that the system I handpicked for our faction got taken up by another faction. Nope.
Welcome to the stream. Comstar now has all of your personal information.
He's still in the hospital, Argo.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Hey, Grandizer, good to see you. And no, I'm not going to be the successor of Holy Father.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Welcome to the stream. Comstar now has all of your personal information.
4, 3, 2,
Daniel Ragnarok, thank you for the follow.
Welcome to the stream. Comstar now
Goes to SK, thank you for your follow.
Welcome to the stream. Comstar now has all of your personal information.
These are high metal content worlds. We're gonna peek in here, I think.
Welcome to the stream. Comstar now has
What
all
are
of
they?
your
Icy
personal
bodies. Rocky ice
Try to
worlds.
dodge.
Nope.
It's best to dodge out of the way.
Hey, Jimmy. Good to see you. Call sign Echo 419. Thank you for the follow. I really wish they would fix that bug. Hey, Premium Munitions, good to see you. Here. Oops. Did I forget? I did. Sorry, guys. It's been here before. Nah, this one isn't good enough. so how do I... bookmark the site. Huh. Put a lot more stations here. Metal rich ring. So how do I choose that? Somebody's already chosen it. System is unplaned. So how do I choose it? Okay, there's got to be something in the codex, I imagine. there. Introductions. Claims. Claims allow a faction to expand from an uninhabited system to an uninhabited one. System selected. Each port provides different benefits to the system. On selection, a beacon will be supplied. Delivery must be completed within 24 hours of making the claim or it will be revoked. And the primary port has been completed. Aiding a system. Facilities. How do you make claims? That doesn't help. There's got to be something that's... Oh, there it is. You know, I'm a fairly intelligent guy, but this is getting frustrating. Hey, Megger. Good to see you. Welcome. We're supposed to buy a beacon, huh? Well, where do we buy those beacons? See, I'm completely clueless as to what we're doing here. Thank you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Jibba, this is called the Big Screen Beyond. Exclamation point VR will give you more information on it. Exclamation point VR. I did, and unfortunately, another faction's already gotten it. So I'm going to a fallback system. It doesn't have multiple ring planets, but it's got one planet with a metal-rich ring. So I'm trying to hurry up and get back to a station to do some exploration, colony exploration. And the system we're looking at, if I can get it, I'll tell you here in a second.
Romeo, India. Greetings, Commander. Please take care when entering this Alliance facility. Access granted. Make your way to landing pad 3-3.
Okay, let's go to contacts and find this colonization guy.
Ship is down. Clear for system shutdown.
All system colony interventions start from a colonization contact. Once a system is selected, a primary port can be configured. Each port type provides different benefits. On selection of the colonization beacon will be assigned. Delivery.
Alright, folks, I am back on window capture. So we keep going to play our game. So we're returning back down. We're returning on this. How do it? On a shuttle, so I'm going to turn back down. Bye. Continue.
We're then one. Open the door, son. The bags.
Bye. Okay, there to jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, no one wants to. Go ahead.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah. Sounds like a classic case of. Right. More one. More one. Right.
Frameshift drive charging.
Not known.
4,
Like a better test, like asteroid hit anywhere in the world. Closest we're headed for Indonesia. We pay for that. This was you paid for the flight, and this is being like then it's somewhere else. This is a big geopolitical problem. Oh, by the way, thanks. Water blowing stuff up with it. So after the explosion. Whereas when you deflect something, you get monitored for progress.
Frameshift drive
not
charging. Frameshift drive charging.
Just entered Alliance space.
What? Eu monster.
Okay. Black. Black girl. Okay. Scream to the ring, to the pen, to the king. Where's my crop? That's why I'm always
Okay. You can blah blah.
So you know, we'll be arriving shortly. This is Apex 629 requesting a landing pad. Over. Prepare for landing. Hope to see you again soon.
Running to the station.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
That means we're turning back.
Welcome to Apex Interstellar, the first step to everywhere.
Let me put some music while we're here. Oh, I don't have the music stuff open. Damn it. So my mission is to go for... Oh, here. Nice. The 4 points, please. So I can take one of the ships I have.
Apex Interstellar transport acceptance. That's perfect. We at Apex Interstellar wish you well.
You've been here, sir.
You want to buy from someone who knows their stuff. So what are you after today?
Before they can actually share
Sure.
gun
Take
stuff.
a look around.
To have at least me, myself, powerful weaponry.
Maybe next time.
Gen 5 stuff, Gen 5 weaponry, and Gen 5 suits to do my job more easier for me. Get the anger.
They were cooking every type of veg. Coming in at
Relax and enjoy the journey.
stuff with it. Number 7. This is the Super Soaker Ozonator, and it looks like a harmless water gun, but anyone who likes the video knows the secret behind it is terrifying. Instead of water, this gun shoots weird-looking slime, and after parents found out no one was getting shot by this blaster, they immediately called it defense. Number 2. These are fidget guns that are designed to be as lethal as possible with real firearms, with the actual design skeletons and projectile shooting, but instead of taking it to a Nerf war, kids in America decided to take one of these blasters and the company Mini Blaster to school, which resulted in a massive backlash online. But instead of getting banned, these toys got so popular that they're sold out in every store.
I bet you're the exterminator. We can do the whole exterminator. So what can you tell me about this? I think it was gasoline. It was recording her drunk roommate, which she caught on camera something terrifying.
Frameshift drive charging.
Something even more unsettling happened. Roll recording.
Realize this about your former spot. Did you 180 transform into a Mercedes? That is actually wrong. It just doesn't need to do that during transformation. And I can prove it to you with my latest strip figure. That toys being straight from Earth. Could NASA really stop it? It sounds like sci-fi, but
This one tells
Drive charging.
This one tells perspective. It tells what? Perspective. Perspective, yes. It's got gravity hooks. That is something I used to feel comfortable in rooms like this.
the guy panicked when he started screaming at his friend to remove them immediately. His friend first tried pulling them out with tweezers, but it didn't work. They started freaking out. What happened next will shock you. But if you think this cat is cute, don't forget to like and subscribe. Look at this poor cat. It's so hungry that it's crying. Leave a red heart in the comments if you love cats. Share this with your friends so they know too. In the end, he carefully cut off each barnacle one by one until his hand was completely clean. This guy
Frameshift drive charging.
I was very surprised when I came across the new project from Elon Musk, in which everyone can get zero.
Slim Shady's the person on Earth that can drums that are really simple, somehow super.
Love it when a system's doing well. People tend to tip just that little bit more.
Come on, start here. Next, we need updates. And last but not least, even Slim Shady's the only person.
Ancient scholars practiced daily reflection and success. In Greece, thinkers kept personal journals to learn from each day's events. Tip: start a daily journal to capture lessons and spark creativity. Embrace history's wisdom.
Hoje tô de parada, quero mostrar o segundo. E a tua flauta, tua cobra apareceu. Ela subiu, desceu, subiu, desceu. Ela subiu, desceu. Ela subiu, desceu. Eu vou improvisar com a banda da batalha. Improvisar com a banda da batalha. Hoje tô de parada.
revenue. Please turn that down. Start, please.
Should we push long enough?
Messages inbound to 8.6. Landing pad will be considered safe to drink. So I was curious and tested rain from the mountains versus the
Touching
city.
down any moment now.
There's a difference. What growing? Stop. This equals liquid water sea. That's double colors in bacteria is different. Growing bacteria is like present with and by the first test. And after 3 days, the incubator smelled rotten. Something definitely grew. Surprisingly, the water test back negative. The water plates grew what appears to be a clump. The mountain even grew a second bacteria. So while the test didn't harmful levels, bacteria is still present. Some of the planes that were shot in World War II actually survived. And engineers noticed that the bullet cluster is specific area. So they looked at those plates. Yes, was areas. Explain the planes that were in unscathed areas were the ones that didn't burn. Since the surviving planes weren't damaged here, it meant that those spots were likely.
Thanks for choosing Apex.
Okay, we keep going. Uh-oh.
Welcome to Interact. Whatever you need. Absolutely. We can have your ship brought right over.
I'm gonna bring the ship that I accident now.
You've reached your limit on time. Shut the fuck up.
His dad made a huge mistake, because after spending years training his son to be stronger and faster, he finally decided to test his progress in a sparring match. His dad made a huge mistake, because after spending years...
Thank you for choosing InterAstra. I'll be over here if you need any help.
I figured it'd be good since you can't have the real thing right now.
I think we could check out Gold Communities through here. Is it?
And that's the real one. Yeah, you got a mod.
See, do you have Gold Communities still on? Come on, pop it up.
You guys have
Let's see Pioneer Splash.
So what are you after today? Is that everything? Maybe next time.
Was left alone for 1,000 days and then made to fight a black panther.
Welcome to Allied
They don't like fun. They don't like it at all.
I can't think of a better place to sink a few with a friend. There's some really good stuff you can get here, if you know what to ask for. Uh-huh.
Yes, I can tell. Most of them use me.
Pop star of all time. So pop. I don't think people understand how that's because they weren't alive when this happened. They literally have people's heads out. They couldn't stand being near him. They'd freak out. There could not be.
Right, I'm gonna build them back.
Itchy trigger finger.
Whatever you need. We've got. I'm here if you have any questions.
You ship.
It's been a pleasure.
Well, first, honest, I lied to you. I have a rare thing I can. But on my show, the longest 100,000 year old.
Okay, so see. Cargo 4, not cargo 20. Oh yeah, we're carrying too much cargo. So, support services. What is this? Open mission boards. There you go, community goals. Okay, so I need to... I need to do what? Earn by delivering listed commodities to designated commodities, copper, computer components. Okay, so I need to bring another ship for cargo. I know which one I'm gonna bring in. My own T9, not the Shadow. There's another ship that I reckon with. See, this little bitty. It'll take me 5 minutes to bring it in. Let me see commodities of this ship, of this thing. So it's high tech, so we bring computer stuff, right? Need to bring copper, so that's why I want to do it. I'm going to do my only community goals. Let's sign up. So I'll be able to gain 700,000 if I'm top 100%. 100. Contribution 0 units collected. There's copper, computer components, CCM composites, power generators, water purifiers, surface developers, and structural. So I saw one thing outside here. Like if we're to oh wait, so meaning you go whoa. Okay. So far I can actually do the straight blazer one. I can achieve something. That'd be cool. Also, the squads are going to be changed to Vanguard. Of course, Allegiance. So I have to wait for it to fly out because I need my T9 over here. And I think if we go to shipyard and search for the shipyard, the Mandalay will do that is free to buy. Okay, also this one is also free to buy. You want to have a new one from we're gonna have like a new manufacturer, ship manufacturer. I think I'll be called Gutamaya. I don't know if it's gonna be a ship. It's a Lancon. It's like 82 minutes still, so we're gonna have to wait until the ship arrives. We're here for the BGS. Looks like there's a new notification. Wow. Fucking internet. I have an issue. My entire game said to, oh, let me make you crash. And it crashed. Son of a bitch. I was reading something from here. Okay, let me see. Ah, come on, what the hell? I'm gonna drop in the question and narrate launch the game. I'm curious, what do we need to have a colony? Really? Of course, my entire system said to, oh, let's all die. Bastard. Turbulence. Ah, there we go. Whoa. Really? I have a password. Okay. My legs are hurting because my knees are being compressed. Ah. Oh, that's more like it. Perfect. Yes, authorize it. Touch your ups. Perfect.
This is a message to all commanders. Please reduce your speed while maneuvering your ship inside the
Not connected.
Unlawful behavior in and around the starport is not permitted. We thank commanders for their cooperation.
Right. So I'm going to be swapping around with my game. Move to this core. If I can get a colony, I'll put like next to Nova, so like that I have a colony on my own. Hey, is my ship 99 appeared in screen? Monster ship. Okay, it is a T9. Yes, it is my T9. I need my T9. At least I know it's flying. I'm flying. And I just forgot, I need to grab the cargo. Ow! I just stepped myself. Shit, how much Jockey carries 752, that's good.
Landing coupler deactivated. You may leave when ready.
Yeah. Ow!
Collision warning. Pay attention, Commander. You are not authorized to access this area. Leave the station confines at once. Landing authorized. Head directly to docking bay 40. Initiating auto-docking sequence.
I think I'm gonna do auto docking. Auto think. It'll be easy for me. Auto dock, auto launch. Sure, and auto land. Needed, but I don't need auto land. What I need is Yeah, that's the boys down there. They're visible down there. If we're up here in this corner with the Iowa, rats. I need to start helping people. So I need to prepare ships. Prepare ship, prepare the stuff. So I need to deliver materials to Minerva, right? The last station at Minerva. Okay. Then this is the tier 3, so there's a lot of good. Wow. We need some copper stuff.
Touchdown successful. Bad restraints engaged.
Now back and commodity stuff. No copper. Let's get a massive cargo load.
Hold at maximum capacity.
Super cargo load. Okay, perfect. Galaxy map is Minerva systems. But Minerva, go down there and go. Okay, one thing. I'll do it, but not at open. It is too dangerous to be at open. Doing that, I'm gonna be switching to solo. Now risking me getting blown up by gangers because it's gonna be full players. So I'm not risking it. Okay. Except the hopeful a second. I'm not gonna go full full. Perfect. The system? Not far. Wait, really? Oh, it's been. Oh, I was. No. Boot settings. No. That's it. Go and boosting, please. Right, there's no other smaller path. That's so many sectors even. Turn this off. Never saw you. Tonight tech. Right. Probably here. Useful. Okay, power launch. Okay, I'm carrying a hot load of cargo.
Landing gear retracted.
Let me get my
Be wary of traffic on your way out.
Okay, there's speeding. I want to reach this first system with the first batch of cargo. I have to go to the star in order to make a U-turn. Just like that.
Frameshift drive charging. System scan complete.
Oh, right. I'm making me waste time for that. Wait a second. Oh no, this one has no fuel scoop. Tell me there's a station nearby.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh my god! Wasted time. There's no fuel scoop on my ship. Oh my god. Can we turn back on with this fuel? Yes, we can at least.
Frameshift drive charging.
I didn't check fuel scooping. How is that a colony? Ooh. Ah. Wait. Okay, that's interesting. So I can do that. Let's first of all a fuel scoop.
Frameshift drive charging.
A fuel scoop. And then we use our own expertise of building a station because I went to one of these systems down here. Where we see where it was down here, perfect. Let's know along this path. Scan the systems. It's not a good one to go for. Where's the fuck? This one. Game. Yeah, this one. Really? There's already ships here. What the hell? Oh, it's annoying. Okay. Yeah. This system, okay, nothing. Okay, what about this system? Okay. Thank you. Ooh. The player stuff. What about... Oh, up here. Oh, wait, up here. Anything? It's blinking. So hard to find a system that is completely empty. There's no one inside of it. Oh, what about this one? And there's our ships. Fuck. This is what I want. This one, green. Anything inside? Fuck, I want an empty system to be fun in it. Well, I think this one is empty. We just took all that. Unclaimed. And I have it. Ooh. I get my explorer ship here. Claimed. And I have it, so. What about this one? For real? Claim system. Okay. Let's go up there. Get it feels good.
Frameshift drive charging.
God damn it. Almost done, man. About 3 weeks.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Billy, you have to go to 3,000 light years. Maybe it's fine. This ship is super slow to turn. Used the ones they do turn easy. So I don't know what's it called. What the hell? Yeah, damn. Oh my god. What should I get? Okay, one of the systems that has people on it. For real. Why? Why are you gonna take me there? Why are you gonna earn me more? Of course, the sun. Anything here? That's bullshit. Wow, the best systems players already took it. I wish the colonies were way too much easier than this. Look, I'm only getting the systems that have no maps on it. Like this one has 3 stations. Why you have to place this station here? Why? Just to annoy me good. You're actually doing that perfectly good. Because I don't have the map. You're gonna force me to go there? Fake a fix. Oh my god. Seriously, Nova, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Well, I need to grab my ASP Explorer and go there. Explore, because bullshitting, I have to do that.
Incoming message.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I know. What the hell?
Leka, Delta, Echo Lima. Greetings, Commander. Please take care when entering this Alliance facility. Landing permission denied. Your ship is too far away, Commander. Automatic docking system engaged.
Wow. I have to grab my Explorer ship and go up there. Because they cannot build ship stations within close ranges. I'm just stupid. Wish they could be so much easier. No, I cannot build nothing in here. Got one of those. You can have another second one. I have to install a fuel scoop to this thing, and then grab the Explorer and explore that system up there. I don't know why they want to be up there. Maybe even as far away as a self-sustaining economy, but I don't know why. Making a new colonization should be more easier. Should be even easier than this. It's just forcing players to actually go crazy around.
Contact confirmation. Ground crew dispatched.
Fix your ship store. I need to bring my AXP Explorer to you. You're my Zelgoth. This one. Motherfucker, you better be kidding me. I'll tell you because I'll cover back. We don't care about losing cash. Okay, so get rid of that. 2 ships stored. And I grab this ship. This ship. Oh my god. Why? I wish I'd have an FC if Frontier Development, when the developers of Elite Dangerous did increase the FC price to $5 billion. Look where we need to go. Look at this stupidity. I didn't even know. Look where we need to go. Oh my gosh. I know how many rides we need to take. 4 jumps. That's cool. The ship is now famous, carrying 10 million of cargo. Yeah.
Ship is released. Exit is clear.
My ship's moving left on its own.
Frameshift drive charging.
Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, kill me, no, kill me now! This ship has to struggle! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna keep destroying nearly everything. Son of a bitch.
Frameshift drive
I
charging.
return back and get my actual explorer ship that contains a blasted fuel scoop. This ship has no fuel scoop at all.
3, 2, 1, engage. Incoming message.
Oh, thank you. Wait. Don't take too much time. I need to charge this guy. It's getting stupid by the second it goes. A ship decides to. Okay, I need to pop it twice in order to make sure stuff's moving. Thank you. I hate to put my hand all the time on the joystick. Oh my gosh, can this thing order more? Not yet arrived at the station and now dropped to 23 million seconds.
Delta Echo Lima, please submit a StarCom before docking and enjoy your stay, Commander. Approval granted. Make your way to landing pad 08. Continue on current course, Commander. Landing area clear.
08.
Landing gear deployed.
So around dropships again.
Landing confirmed. Clear for system shutdown.
Yes, I know this one can go far. Go over delivery. What for this ship's name? Come on, take 3,000 years to do something. Oh my gosh. Standing by, sure thing. Oh, thank you. We have to explore now the system we want.
Landing lock disengaged. Be wary of traffic on your way out.
Landing gear retracted.
And we spinning! I love it. When okay, now we can go. That blasted system up here. Here. Oh, thanks for disappearing out of my map. Because you one straight jump. Luckily, we have an explorer now. There's one shot, an explorer shot. Yeah. And we're gonna have to activate a D-scanner. So activate D-scanning. Yeesh. If you tell me these rotations. Okay, perfect. Yeah, to explore the entirety and why they're all behind the freaking star. Oh my gosh, kill me now, just kill me now already, kill me now. The entire chronology system could be more easier to do. Instead of actually have to, instead of being soft locked, it could be at least open locked. At least easy for me. So you can make a puzzle you don't like jump.
System scan complete.
Hey, system scan complete. Fuck that. Let's see. Open up. Great. So, and use F. Oh no. Like this. Okay. Grab type of location. Maybe the 1G system. Okay. The ship could start spinning. That'll be fun, you know. I'm not controlling the ship. The ship is doing on its own, spinning on its own. Bastard! I need to buy a new joystick because this one is dead, nearly dead. If I can go actually the first colonizing a planet here, putting a station on my end. Then, once we return back to the system to 16 EC site manager arrays, I'm going to put a fuel scoop in my T9 so I can bring materials to the mega ship. Look, it's moving on its own, like it has a mind of its own. That's my joystick doing that. I need to put some rubber bands right within the axis so like that it can be yanked back. Okay. So we're here, so we're going to decelerate. Here. I'm going to go over here. I think it's a system map. How we set this? Wait, we need to go up there here first. Okay, so tell them you need to go up there first.
Safety limits.
Hey, overshot. Give myself in a Coriolis station. That'll be perfect. It's gonna take me 3 years to reach the colonization ship. Correct. Land.
Docking request denied.
Oh.
Docking request granted.
What is the landing fuel? Excellent dollars. Oh wait, what the hell? Oh, that's okay. That was this colony ship has two.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Construction services. That's interesting. Cardboard. Where's the what? Aluminium. Oh my gosh! Because everything from here. Don't take me too much time. This is getting trippy. For this, I need aluminium. Three components. Okay, doesn't require. Wait, zero thing stuff doesn't require. The stuff required is titanium, conductors, and steel. Requires aluminium, copper. With my other ship, I can actually grab it. Oh my gosh, I need to launch it, go back. Oh wait, architect. Oh, that's why. Faster, yeah, faster, no. Oh, just to help, of course, just to give you more. Bastard, you fucking massive bastard. You didn't care about the others. I didn't ask for a galaxy map. I did ask for system map. Thank you. We can actually set a primary port in it. If I have a right flag for it. I want to take the Damien A1G slot 1. What's this? Yeah, I want to take the first slot. Why? Oh, wow! Oh my gosh, this is getting more nerve-wracking. Damn it!
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
No, I'm gonna fucking do the right directions! God! Hey, so I need to return back to where I came from. Luckily, this ship can do massive jumps. Oh my god! Son of a bitch, son of a bitch, son of a bitch, you're a son of a bitch!
3, 2, 1, engage. Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh my gosh, kill me now. This is getting so silly. Why no? Why no? Why you didn't give me the right direction? No, what do you do? From that, you just made me. Oh my gosh, you made me with credits and fuel. Stupid. Another station. Another station. So like none of you guys can have your own stations, and I gain shit. You know what? Fuck this. No. Break contact. Dude, I don't have FCs. If the creators of this game could at least lower for once the price of an FC, I will surely buy one. But that could not be a problem. But no, we increased the price to 5 billion. Stupid devs. Good, they can having new stuff, but problem is if they don't help us in one hand, they're gonna no. Can't help you, so like that you can gain your own station, yay! And we gain shit. Thanks for that. Yeah, so you can gain your own stations and gain shit. Okay, I got it. I just seriously, I 100% got it. Okay, I will help. Once this collision ends, it's not gonna be not a new collision project opening. No, you're gonna be the fault over here.
Please submit a request to STARCOM before docking, and enjoy your stay, Commander. Request approved. Head directly to docking bay 35. 3,000 meters from touchdown.
Landing gear deployed.
Ship is down. Pad restraints engaged.
Oh my god, you're so stupid! No, I'm gonna not play any more League if you keep going like that. I don't know if I can actually see through distance. Can you see the list of things the ship requires? No, I cannot see. Oh my god, I'm just asking you something easy! I'm just asking you something that easy! Right? Aluminium. Okay, requires aluminium. Okay, we'll see which quantity of aluminium. aluminium, and no one knows how to close a door. Looks like I need to teach. I think Nova's gonna pay me the fuel. Tell me if you sculpture A. Tell me of aluminium at least. Good weed you have.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Mike, we put a course to the stupid colony ship. Yay! So stupid, then we need at least 35 million jumps to reach it.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship coupling disengaged. You may leave when ready.
7 jumps. It's just telling this is stupid. Instead of making something that could be easy for honest players to do now, you're gonna have to make something super massive hard. Like, that is stupid. That is actually stupid. Now, instead of easing us alive, no, that party needs to do more. And I'm moving around.
Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping.
Look at that.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Temperature critical. Heatsink deployed. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Every how a real person acts, whether he's running, talking on the phone, or even playing dodgeball. No matter the situation, watch himself in the direction. Every impact looks real. Just got shot.
Frameshift drive charging.
Open it up. This thing is just awesome. No, it's a lot more expensive. The first one comes with a lock on it.
For the rest of first person meeting could be useful.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Jumps.
Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
This is what happens when someone tries to overload your network. Alright? Doors open, of course. That affects everything. You have to deliver the first batch, but I can't. Then the game says to go be in a pitch on me. Go.
This kid was trying to have some fun during halftime, but couldn't stop making the shots. And what happens next is crazy. One of the most powerful.
Frameshift drive charging.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
Very hard. Actually, this is too much carbon deposit. Actually,
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Gosh, freaking shit. I just keep putting this out.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
I said back.
After this delivery, I'm gonna end stream. Just waste the time more than before. Oh, wait. No, no, shut it. Yep. $950 kilometers. Fucking joking, right?
Frameshift drive charging.
There's a stupid ship next to me.
Three, two, one. Engage. Warning. Temperature critical. Docking request granted.
While this guy was just chilling, his friend wanted to show him how he could play guitar for every race day. Yo, what is it? Wait, so he's telling me that if you hear it a certain way, they Is it gone? Ready? Yeah, do me a favor.
They said I wouldn't do it, so I wouldn't.
Landing gear deployed.
W's only you pop it. When it's top of the world, the globe is. You know, I'm not. Okay, let's get it. Got a little time on my hands on the wristwatch. I don't got time for the brakes and the pit stop. Race to the gridlock, taking wrist rock, race to the kick, still waiting. Middle's like Slipknot. Driving like a full vision. I can take my stride the way I can. As I've been making paper like I'm done. Fussy. Never bother with a critic. Hit him with a chronicle of Reddit. Boom. Bottle full of Ritalin. I hit him. Yo, what is.
Docking Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Okay. Gonna be the first and last I'm gonna do. I think all this one things are bigger. This is gonna be much bigger. And this right here. Okay, let's keep going. So, see you folks around.